Hello students! So today I'm going to talk about how I use rating to narrow down which photos I want to edit. So you should have already watched these videos in the first Lightroom assignment on the interface, importing, viewing, and selecting and such. And now I'm going to show you how I actually do this. So I'm here in Lightroom and I've already imported my photos, and as you can see I've got all kinds of different ratings already done. Now I don't usually use all of the 3 different types of ratings in one photo shoot, but I'm going to still show you why and how they can be important. So one way is to edit down which photos are the best. And what I like to do is I start with my photos and I go to full screen by clicking the F button, F for full screen. And as I go through, I can rate them using keyboard shortcuts. So in this case, I could use P, pick to flag. I can hit U to unpick. I can also hit 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to rate them with the different stars. I'm going to go ahead and hit 0 to unrate this. Or you can use the 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons for red is 6, 7 is yellow, 8 is green, and 9 is blue. I'm going to hit 9 again to unblue this one. So what I like to do is I go through, and most of the time I use the star system. So I go through and I say, okay, I'm going to go through and pick all my favorites, and I'm going to click 1 star for all of my favorite photos. And once I've done that with my favorites, then I'll go through and do it again, but go 2 stars. So I'm going to hit the F to get out of full screen, and I've already done this. So first I went through and checked all my first star photos. And when you come up here, if this isn't showing, all you have to do is come up here and click on attribute. Attribute will pull down this the different attributes that you could have rated your photos with. And when I hit the 1 star, it's showing me all my 1 stars and higher. So right now I have 39 of 158 photos as 1 star or higher. Then I went through all my 1 stars. Let's see, there's my 1 stars. And went back to full screen and decided if they were 2 stars, and all the two stars, the ones I liked out of these, I hit 2 and it changed it to 2 stars. Then I went back and clicked on my 2 stars, and now it's showing me my 2 stars and higher, which is 24. And did the same thing, but this time I went with 3 stars and then 4 stars to narrow it down to my top 10 photos. And sometimes when I'm doing this, it also helps, especially if you're doing this for a specific project, like a blog post. Let's say I'm doing a blog post of my day. I can move these around to kind of decide which ones were helpful. So I had the start of my day. This is a photo of going to the farmer's market, and then I have, farmer's market photo. Then I went to a little garden, so there's a garden photo, a close-up, then some details around the city. Now you can also use the colors or the flags. So if I click on this 4 star again, it'll bring me back to all my photos. And if I click on this flag, it'll show the photos that I have flagged, and that's it. To get out of this, I just click on the flag again. The colors I sometimes use for categorizing. So in this case, the red photos I did for people. Click on there to get out of that. Yellow is like architectural type of details. Green for plants. Blue for more like landscapey, cityscapey type of photos. Now, there's no rules on how you actually use the rating system. It's completely up to you. This is just what makes sense in my brain. So yeah, that's just a quick video on how I use the rating system in my own work. Now I'm going to go through and edit these for the next video.